In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Bobcats going up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Well, happy Halloween to everyone out there tuning in. Clark, we have a scary matchup on our hands tonight.
Might I add, Kevin, a frightening matchup as well. Both teams looking to scare the bejeebers out of the other side.
Now here's Love. Back to Augustine. A three-pointer off the mark. Korver passes to Rose. Outside Boozer. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
I love the aggressive approach right there. Boozer is impressive off the catch.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Charlotte's head coach gave me a few minutes to catch up. We were talking about the challenge of facing Derrick Rose. Coach told me he might be the most athletic point guard I've ever seen. Rose flies around the floor, rising to the rim easily. But he continued, the most impressive thing is his leadership. He's the guy on his team, and his teammates love playing with him. Kev, back over to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Bounce pass from Augustine. The shot's good from Love.
Love's three-point shooting ability helps draw big men away from the hoop, and that's really valuable to this offense.
Noah kicks to Dang. And Rose wide open. He shoots. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Alexander passes to Augustine. Love with the screen on Rose. Love outside. No good on the triple. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's the hook. Yep, it counts. Boozer's got his second bucket of the night.
And there's a lot of strength behind Boozer's game, so the inside contact won't deter him.
Wallace outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, man, great vision.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Augustine against Rose. Over Augustine, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Augustine passes to Love. Here's Alexander. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Caught the defense sleeping and sets up a wide open shot.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. This is their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win, so we'll see how they handle things tonight.
Now here's Korver in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. Here's Boozer. Noah trying to get open. Thomas grabs the rebound. The Bobcats have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Now here is Augustine. Scoreless thus far. They now take the lead. Alexander's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bobcats.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Rose, that's good.
You know, how about the touch right there, guys? I mean, when Rose gets a chance to go with the floater, he takes advantage of it.
And the jam by Tyrus Thomas.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Now here's Rose. He's got 6, 2 points. That one goes.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
No one covering. Alexander's got 8 points. Bulls trail by 4. Outside Rose. Hands it from downtown.
Boy, I tell you, you got to get out on Rose from there. He's lethal from behind the arc.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Love with the screen on Rose. Augustine, no luck.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Rose gets the bucket. He's got 11.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Pass to Love. To the paint. Here's Thomas. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
Rose with the ball. 11 points in the game. Boozer dishes to Rose. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Rose against Augustine. Pass to Love. Here's Alexander. Off target from 3-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Boozer against Love. Noah with a screen on Augustine. On the wing, Korver. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
And this is what makes Korver so effective, his ability to take and make shots quickly.
And it's good for 2. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Bobcats, Jennings is checked in, and it's Stevenson in for Augustine. The Bulls also changing it up. Brewer is checked in for Noah. Jody Meeks comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Telfair in for Kyle Korver. Now, here's Meeks. Pass to Rose, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Now, beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Bulls. Nocioni comes in for Derrick Rose. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Meeks kicks to Nocioni. Pass to Meeks. 3-pointer. Love grabs the board. For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here is Stevenson, and Thomas has it in the corner. Love outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Bulls with the lead. 1:43 left in the first. Telfair. It's good from long range.
He was free to fire at his leisure there. Not much resistance.
1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Wallace. And that one is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here is Telfair. To the wing on the left. Nocioni for 3.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Pass to Jennings. Now here's Love. Over Anderson. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Right wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Telfair. No good from 18.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Pass to Wallace. Lock at 6. Charlotte needs to get a shot. And they take the lead. Love's got 10 points in the game. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Kevin Love has been leading the charge for the Charlotte Bobcats. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Bobcats' performance here, boys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Brooks, the pass to Roten. Back to Brooks. Pass to Roten. Jennings sets the screen for Roten. Free from Stevenson. The rebound by Anderson. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Meeks dishes to Telfair. Anderson passes to Meeks. Now Telfair bangs home the trifecta. 6 points for him.
Able to sink the coveted and short corner 3.
Outside Jennings. And it's Brooks in the corner. Pass to Roten. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Bobcats lead by 2.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Telfair gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Wise, defended by Anderson. Brooks kicks to Roten. Stevenson outside. From the arc. Offensive rebound. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
There's a screen. Here's Telfair. And a miss there on the triple. Looking at the last game for the Charlotte Bobcats, it was a win against the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So for the Bobcats, Kevin Love's checked in for Brooks. Alexander comes in for Stevenson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Roten. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Cox. Trying his luck from deep. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And a chance to check out the Bobcats' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll start out on the road and play the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Then on Sunday, they'll head back home to take on the Los Angeles Lakers.
And that game against the Hawks, it's the 8th time they'll take the floor in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
And the Bulls making a change here. Rose is checked in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Augustine passes to Alexander. Kicks it out to Jennings. Pass to Wise. Just 5 to shoot. Jennings, a screen on Anderson. Augustine. That one a little long.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Here's Dang. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Stolen by Anderson. Right side, Dang. Outside, Rose.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Wallace is checked in for Charlotte. Then for the Bulls, Joakim Noah is checked in for Brewer. Boozer comes in for David Anderson, and it's Korver in for Jody Meeks.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Alexander gets the bucket. Alexander's got 10.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Now, I imagine they'll keep going to him. He's been solid offensively.
Now Augustine, he picked up 15 points in their last win against the Pistons in Detroit. And here's Love for three. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Love's got the lead up to 4 now for Charlotte. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Bulls. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bobcats. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. Number 1, the Bulls.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
To the middle, here's Alexander. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
From deep, Rose, and that's collected by Love. Charlotte leading by 4. Pass to Augustine. Here's Alexander. And here's Augustine. Nothing on the board. 5 to shoot. Jennings in the corner. 3-pointer. Here's Love. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. They get Luol Deng.
Good work by Love using his size right there to grab the loose ball and then find his own look at the basket.
Charlotte making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. And the free throw, no good. On the wing, Dang. Headed by Augustine. And it's out of bounds. The Bobcats will take it the other way.
5th in opponent field goal percentage. And for free throw shooting, not really an attribute. Top 20 in the league. And we always heard him talking about the need to improve in that area. Let's see how this season plays out.
And Greg, with the defense they played last season, no opponent looked forward to playing them. You pointed it out. Teams did not shoot a high percentage against them. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for the Bulls. Outside Thomas. Love kicks to Augustine. Pass to Wallace. The 3. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. Bulls trail by 6. Up top, Meeks. Still without a basket. Rose attack. Whoa! I can't believe that.
I just saw.
Oh, my.
Unreal. Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
Thomas finds Augustine. Pass to Wallace. Launches it in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And here's Rose outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now here is Augustine. And here's Love from the arc. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got his 7th assist here tonight. Chicago with the ball, trailing by 10. Rose scanning the floor. Outside for Korver. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Korver's got 6.
Love the response from Korver. He can get you 3-pointers fast.
Augustine against Rose. Pass to Love. Here's Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Meeks with the rebound.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Korver kicks to Meeks. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. From outside the arc. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Meeks. And now just a 4-point Charlotte lead. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Bobcats. They've led by as much as 10. Love outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Rose. Going inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Rose has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Rose excels at driving and controlling his body in the air. A unique blend of power and athleticism.
Augustine passes to Love. Stolen by Noah. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Meeks dishes to Rose. Excellent D from Thomas.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Kevin Love has been leading the charge for the Charlotte Bobcats. He's been a major threat from 3-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Boozer with a screen for Rose. Rose with another miss. Bobcats leading by 4. Wallace the pass to Augustine. Pass to Thomas. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 9th assist in the game now. Bull shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Noah with a screen on Augustine. From deep, Rose. Rebound by Wallace. Rose has gone just 25% from the arc. 2 of 8. Wallace dishes to Augustine. Back to Wallace. Pass to Thomas. To the inside. Here's Love. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Boozer doesn't go that time. Good D by Thomas. Alexander passes to Thomas, and then Thomas with the dunk.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Here's Rose. Pass to Noah. Great D that time from Love.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Augustine from outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Boozer's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rose with the ball. He's got 25. Lets the 3 fly. Thomas grabs the rebound.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Here's Love. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Rose. Outside for Korver. Pass to Boozer. Back to Korver. From deep, Rose. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got his 4th rebound in this one.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Love outside. Dang against Wallace. Pass to Augustine. The 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Noah's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dang kicks to Rose. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Korver. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Number 1, Kevin Love.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among boys.
Here's Charlotte. They've got an 8-0 run. Here is Augustine. No scoring in this one. It's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Bulls trail by 14. And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on him. And now let's take a look at the stats for Thomas. He had a strong showing last season. 10th in blocks, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. Now Rose. He's got 25. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Korver passes to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Here's Boozer, drilled from 11 feet out. Boozer's got 6 points.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Charlotte.
Wallace outside. Back to Augustine. Wallace outside. Pass to Thomas. To the left side wing. Here's Augustine. Again, the Bobcats score.
And Augustine has a smooth release. I mean, his jumper is straight cash.
Rose up on top. Headed by Augustine. Outside Dang. To the wing right side. Down low. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that was great defense, but he's just so focused in the paint.
Here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Augustine looking around. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside Day. Here's Boozer, and Boozer throws it down.
Not a guy you want to dunk over you. Boozer with a head of steam there, heading to the rim.
Love outside. Thomas kicks to Alexander. Pass to Love. Boozer with the rebound. Bulls trail by 10. Outside Rose, and here is Noah. Left side Boozer. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Boozer's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Bobcats. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And the Bobcats call time here. The Bobcats making a switch here. Jennings is checked in.
Number 26.
Here's Augustine. Wallace outside. Back to Augustine. Pass to Wallace. Here's Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jennings, a screen on Boozer. There's Thomas with the 3. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Inside, here's Rose. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 27 points for Rose.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them.
Pass to Wallace. Thomas sets a screen for Augustine. And that time, also a missed shot.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Rose passes to Korver. Back to Rose. Outside Korver. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Korver's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And far from just a perimeter shooter, Korver is also skilled at scoring inside.
Lobbed up there for Thomas. A slam dunk by Thomas.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
Yeah, we'll see, though. I mean, it looks like that might be the case. They might need a few more like it, though, because that lead has been steadily dwindling.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So both teams making some changes here. Here is Telfair. He's got 8. To the middle, here's Brewer. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Thomas. Charlotte moving the ball around. Pass to Jennings. Here's Palmer. Jacks up a 3. Jennings with the bucket. Jennings has got 5.
Sweet string music. Nestled that one in nicely.
Telfair gets the bucket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Wise. Here's Palmer. Still scoreless. And the basket by Stevenson.
Zero hesitation there. He decided to shoot before he even got it.
Now, here's Meeks. Now Anderson to the left wing. There's the pick. Here's Telfair. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 12 points for him. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Count it.
just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
That one drops for him.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Roten dishes to Jennings. Pass to Love. Over Anderson. Love with the bucket. Love's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Bobcats.
Kevin Love is such a supremely skilled forward. I mean, he's got size. He can shoot it from range. He's got a nice touch around the basket. Very difficult cover.
Meeks can't hit.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Wise. Chicago grabs the miss.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Here's Telfair. No good from outside.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
And it's Roten finishing it off.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Drops in the tray.
Yeah, you got to run Dang off that 3-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
Stevenson finds Jennings. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bobcats lead by 9.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Yes, that goes in.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And there's Jennings. That's good on the assist from Roten. Jennings has got 4 points this quarter.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Now Telfair shoots the 3. And that's collected by Love. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low, Jennings. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Love, stolen by Anderson. Here's Meeks. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Meeks got his first bucket of the night.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Charlotte calls timeout. Gerald Wallace, he's checked in for Tony Roten. The Bulls also changing it up. Joakim Noah's checked in for Brewer. Boozer comes in for David Anderson. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Sebastian Telfair. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, the coach of the Bobcats talked with his team. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Such a wide open look.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Love outside. 3 from Stevenson. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 3 assists in the game. Rose against Stevenson. Double team on Rose. Noah kicks to Meeks. Back to Noah. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, how about the aggressiveness from Noah inside, not allowing himself to be stopped.
Pass to Wise. Rose against Stevenson. Here's Wise. And the Bobcats another three.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Bulls trail by 11. And Boozer throws it down.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Pass to Wise. Back to Stevenson. Wallace looking for an opening. Charlotte moving the ball around. No good with the triple. Bulls have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Stevenson again throws. Floats one, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bobcats.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Jody Meeks. Rose against Augustine. Love outside. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Love's got 11 points here in just the second half.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Good on the shot.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And Thomas with the stuff.
And just understanding his role and finding ways to make plays. Great decision there.
Bulls trail by 10. Outside Rose. All sorts of time. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Wallace outside. Back to Augustine. Love with the screen on Rose. Augustine passes to Wallace. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Augustine, no luck.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Deng kicks to Rose. Out left to the wing. Here's Boozer. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Exceptional finish from Boozer, just powering through the tough cover.
And so it's Charlotte with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Love. Right side, Thomas. Jumper is off.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
And stolen by Love. For the finish. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
Rose against Augustine. From 13. Love pulls it down.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Rose against Augustine. Now Thomas. 2 on the clock. Launches it. Does not go in.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. And Rose wants that leadership position. When the team needs a big bucket, he is ready and willing.
Wallace outside. Here's Alexander. Fires the 3. The shot is off.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Noah in the post. He's guarded by Love. Puts it right back up and in.
And this is where Noah makes his presence felt, down low in the paint.
Here's Thomas. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Rose against Augustine. And here's Rose. Oh, what a play inside.
Great respect for how Rose raises his level of play in the biggest moments.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Charlotte. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Thomas. It misses.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
It's not over yet.
Rose against Augustine.
Boy, right now it's really tough to stop Rose.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Do it. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And an intentional foul right there. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw really changes everything here. I mean, now they just have to guard the three-point line.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now and wants their best move at this point.
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And he banks the layup in.
When Noah gets going like that, forget about it.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Outside Korver. He drills the 3.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Charlotte calls timeout. Now here is Augustine. Thomas. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Rose with the ball. To take the lead. free throw is good. Now leading by 1. That one misses.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Here's Thomas. Here's Alexander. 6 to shoot. Kevin Love. And the defense successful, forcing him into a tough one. Rose against Augustine. Shoots for 3. And it misses. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Bulls. It's a 1-point game. As we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. And it's good.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
Thomas is screen on Rose. Now Thomas. It's deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boozer.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Down low. Gets it to go.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Noah with a screen for Rose. And down goes the 3.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Now Thomas. And the Bobcats can't hang on to the ball. The Bulls leading by 4.
2 minutes.
Now Noah. Outside Rose. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Not gonna go. Charlotte shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
The burst, the tight handles, all of it makes Derrick Rose one tough cover defensively.
Now Thomas. Nice use of the glass and the finish.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Augustine against Rose.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Charlotte calls timeout. Here's Augustine. And again, another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's had?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc, another bucket. Wow!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Charlotte calls timeout. We've got 22 seconds left in the first overtime. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
He's off from 3. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Augustine, third personal foul. And the third team foul. At the line for the Bulls,
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those. And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
So the Bulls win it. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.